TK's injecting her butt with Synthol. Now, this is a common cosmetic enhancement that women do, but they rarely talk about it. Men do it too, to build their muscles, right? And you can't usually tell that it's done. Usually it just makes the butt look bigger or the muscles look bigger. Nobody knows that it's happening. It's way more popular than people think. And it's very rare to find a woman who's very open and honest about her experimentation with this type of enhancement. Now, TK's been using a specific type of site enhancement, but she's gonna switch to Formofill soon. But let's hear about her experience with the current type of site enhancement that you're using before we start the Formofill.
So basically I've been doing it for about 2 weeks now, and I'd say my, glutes have grown substantially, especially when in the right lighting with the right clothing and posing. You can't really tell any difference other than I've put on muscle mass. It's no extra fat, it's just, it pushes the extra fat that I already have out. But I'm loving it so far and looking forward to trying different substances.
I'm going to ask her about the specific protocol in a minute, but we're going to check the results first. So here's what the butt looks like, because if you guys are following TK, then you can see the during, I'd call this during, not before, during, and then also the after she uses that site enhancement and as she transitions to using the Formofill site enhancement. So what size needle, what size syringe is being used for the site enhancement?
So I'm currently using a 24-inch gauge, or 24 gauge with 1.5 inch, and I'm using about 3 mils, so 6 in total each glute, and I'm doing that every 2 days.
And it's going into the actual muscle, right? All the way
all the way
and a
into
half
the muscle, and it actually doesn't hurt at all. I have no problem with it. I don't even really feel sore or tender afterwards, so it's not as a big a deal using the needles as I thought it would be.
And this is my preference, is to put it into the muscle. Now, if you go to cosmetic surgeons, oftentimes they'll put it into the fat layer. They'll put the needle between the skin and the muscle in the fat layer, and they'll inject a much larger amount. The problem is, I think that can kind of look lumpy, and it's not going to do anything for permanent muscle growth. See, the way she's using it is in conjunction with weight training, so that some of that volumization will actually become permanent muscle. It will feel more natural, and it's just better and healthier to have more muscle than it is to have just something sitting between the fat layer where it's purely cosmetic. So I'd say it's cosmetic and functional and more permanent all at the same time. So let's keep following TK's butt enhancement progress.